Pizzaman Chickenman.
Pizzaman Chickenman.
Yes.
What's the story?
So Pizzaman Chickenman, you have two young boys from KNUST, the university. Whilst they were in school, they had a tabletop oven in their hostel where they were selling pizzas to their fellow colleagues in school.
On campus.
And so they heard of Quick Angels, and then they came to the office. When they came, they had baked a pizza, and they brought it to pitch. Two young people, and they said that they believe that they have the best pizza recipe for the best pizza in this country, and that should taste it. We should have a taste of it.
Just like that.
Yes, that we should have a taste of it, and that they want us to invest and build, help them bring their dreams to reality. And with that day, there were a lot of people pitching that day. In fact, they were the last to pitch. They came very early in the morning too. And as at 9 p.m., we were still in the office pitching. And they were the last. They sat there till that time. And so I was even exhausted. And then there came the last. They were the last when they came, two young little boys. And then they walked in. When they walked in with their pizza in their hands. And the pizza they had prepared since morning. So you can imagine. And they were like, and they begged me, do we have microwave here? They want to microwave this pizza so I could taste it. I'm like, okay, we have a microwave in the office. Yes. So the microwave, they brought it, we tasted it. And then they were like, so I loved their zeal. They were very passionate. I love their qualities. And I saw that these were young people that I felt comfortable to place a bet behind them. Because
they were promising young men that you knew that.
Angel investment is the most riskiest thing to ever do in terms of business. It's the riskiest class of asset you can hold. Because over 90% of startup businesses fail.
Yeah.
So when you are an angel investor, then you are like a gambler. You're a gambler. The only difference is that you are not gambling with lottery or numbers, but you are gambling behind human beings. And in this particular one, you can turn the odds in your favor. Wow. You see, you are not relying on the machine.
Right. So an entrepreneur and an angel investor. Help us as a Pizzaman, you mentioned Chickenman. Now, how many branches of Pizzaman?
Chickenman has almost 100 outlets nationwide.
100 outlets, and this is a locally grown company.
It's the largest food chain in Ghana.
Come again? It's the largest food chain in Ghana.
Yes, by far.
Owned by Ghanaians.
Owned by Ghanaians. In the food space across the continent, all these fast food, high-profile businesses are owned by the Lebanese, the Indians, and the foreigners.
True.
Okay, Ghanaians and Africans are not able to manage the food chain business because of, first of all, the capital that is required, the logistics, the challenges behind it. Okay, so anytime Africans try to own that kind of business, they fail at it. Correct. So across the entire continent, the food chain business, which is very profitable, but it is owned by foreigners. But we want to change the narrative.
Are we going global, or maybe let's say continental, with Chickenman, Pizzaman? Are we going to see it in other countries?
I am a multinational myself. I have businesses in over several African countries. So all my business will follow the same trail. Pizzaman Chickenman goal was to, last year, complete national expansion. And then next year, the goal for Pizzaman is to go continental and take the business to the diaspora, to the UK, to America.
Oh, really?
Of course. I mean, the long-term plan for Pizzaman is to get listed on the London Stock Exchange. Okay? So we want to make sure that we will demonstrate to investors globally that the brand is not only a Ghanaian business or a Ghanaian brand, but it's a brand that appeals to people globally. We just have to show the trail, the trees. Just show working a little, and then we go listing, and then we can have a significant.
Is Pinkberry also under your umbrella?
Pinkberry is also one of the. It's not one. It is the largest dessert business in the country. Yes, of course. And
how many branches of that as well?
Pinkberry has over 80 branches nationwide in Ghana, so it's also a big business. I'm also behind Burger King.
Oh, are you the one behind Burger King?
I'm also behind.
You have the
Burger
franchise
King.
for Ghana?
Yes.
Tell us more.
Mostly these. Brands like KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, and the like, they normally will give it to Western people, Indians, and the like. But you see, success begets success. A professor in Harvard Business School once told me this. He says success begets success. When you become successful at something, then it opens the door for you to become more successful. He says that if you want to become successful, be successful at something first. So we were able to get the Burger King franchise, even though we are Ghanaians and we are young people, because we have successfully done
Chickenman and
Pinkberry.
Oh, Pinkberry,
Which is also an international franchise. So we were successful at Pinkberry against all odds, and so that becomes a pedestal for us to do other things. Other doors were able to open for us, and of course, we can also showcase what we have done with Pizzaman Chickenman, and then when they look at it, like, wow, if you have demonstrated this, then for once we can trust this in your care, and we know we'll do it.
That's an interesting case study, because for a Ghanaian to go out there and, like you said, be handed the franchise, it's not just about money, because I know companies like Burger King, McDonald's, and KFC, they look beyond that.
You can have
but you've done it well.
Yes.
And that is why you earned it.
Yes.
So you have Pinkberry, Chickenman, Pizzaman.
Yes.
You have loads under the Quick Angels brand.
Yeah, no, more.
Like how many companies?
I mean, we are also into, we also have company into healthcare, Ridge Medical Center.
Oh, Ridge Medical Center.
Yes. We are heavy also into manufacturing.
Wow.
We have a paint factory. We're also into spices. So you've heard of one of popular spices on the market that is
Sankofa.
global. Sankofa Natural Spices. I mean, it's a global brand.
Amazing.
You go to the UK, US, and it's in the shop there. People love it a lot. You know, so we have Sankofa Natural Spices. It's also one of our brands. We have Dedel Spices. We have OCM, Tilly's. All of these are brands
everywhere.
that are this. And also, we are also heavily into farming. So I'm a farmer. You know,
Oh, you are a farmer?
Yes, I'm into rice farming.
So why? I was just looking at it, and yesterday I read somewhere that Ghana imports almost $300 million of rice.
Yes, so
annually.
Yes.
Why can't people like you get into that production and cut out that importation?
Yes.
By far, it also helps to stabilize our city.
So we are doing it. I have a very huge
large scale
rice farm at Aveime. It's called King Ranch. It's a very huge rice farm. We also have a machine that mill rice and everything. You know, but one problem with the rice industry is that, you see, the government wants the private investor to tell you something about Despite.
Despite, yeah.
When ahead of Despite and how he was doing well with Peace FM and his cassettes.
Cassette business, even before, yes.
I was in JHS.
Correct.
You know, but I've always been very interested in the things he was doing. Because, you see, when you hear your fellow countryman doing successful things, you should be inspired.
So exactly, we have people that we look up to, and you have a good heart. You looked up to people like that. You're in JHS, and he says sometime you'll be like him, or even be more by the grace of God. Still on the